Welcome back to Soul Renovation. I'm Adeline Atlas, 7 times published author. Don't mistake my silence for absence. Definition: strategic restraint isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Knowing when to move, when to speak, and when to hold your energy isn't avoidance. It's the mark of a master. You don't have to start the game to win it, but if they try to play with you, you'll show them why you stayed quiet this long. Let's talk about this energy. I never play the game first, but if you try to play with me, I'll show you my skills. Because that line, that's chess energy. That's not pettiness. That's precision. That's not revenge. That's reminder. A reminder that just because I didn't start the fire doesn't mean I don't know how to handle the heat. You don't walk into a room to prove anything. You don't move to be seen. You sit still, you watch, you read the board. Because not everything deserves a reaction. But that doesn't mean you don't have one locked and loaded. And people get it twisted. They confuse silence with weakness. They confuse calm with softness. They forget that some of the most dangerous players are the ones who wait. You're not out here trying to start a war, but you've trained for one. You don't throw the first shot, but if they test you, you finish what needs to be finished. This is the kind of power that isn't loud. It doesn't post. It doesn't brag. It doesn't need applause. Because it knows what it's holding. It knows the levels it can go to and chooses not to unless forced. And that's what people don't understand. Restraint is not weakness. It's mastery. You could clap back, you could correct, you could expose. But instead, you sit back, sip your tea, and keep building. Because you know who you are. And your value? It's not in how fast you react. It's in how deep you're prepared to move if necessary. So many people waste energy trying to prove they can fight. But the real ones? They don't enter every ring. They know which arenas are worth showing up for. Because when they do show up, it's never for drama, it's for demonstration. And when you demonstrate, you don't just play back. You dominate. You shift the entire tone. You flip the whole board. You remind everyone in the room why you were silent in the first place. It's not because you were scared. It's because you were focused. Because you were building. Because you were listening. Because you were watching the way they moved. Before you made your move. So when someone tests you, thinking you're an easy play, you remind them, you don't start the game, but you know how to end it. You've got range, you've got discipline, and most importantly, you've got strategy, which means you'll never waste a move. But everyone you do make will hit with precision. This kind of power, it's rare, because it's built on self-trust. It's earned in silence. It's activated by alignment, not ego. So keep holding that frequency. You don't owe them an early move. But if they pull the wrong one, remind them what it means to play with someone who doesn't just show up, but shifts the entire board. The School of Soul Vault is my private monthly membership designed for those who are done just listening and ready to start building. Inside, you get full access to my video series, the unfiltered teachings, the strategy, the game plans, everything I don't share anywhere else. If you're ready to grow in silence and rise with precision, this is where it happens. Join the Vault. Monthly access, lifetime impact.